Hello, friend. My name is Cinderella, and today I'm going to continue playing for you Cinderella Phenomenon with Comp.
Hello.
So, last time we didn't make puppets. We learned that Waltz was our friend previous to this.
And we learned more fuckery about the mother and her abusiveness.
She wiped our minds.
She
Yeah.
probably mind fucked our friends to further gaslight and manipulate us.
All in all, don't like Hilder.
Yep.
3 weeks have passed since my encounter with the king. I am once again in town with Waltz as he prepares for one of his shows. I have already lost count of how many of his shows I have watched at this point. The excursions have become part of my daily routine. Waltz has been insistent on training me as his assistant, so I have decided to play along. Even now, I am helping him construct his booth, though he refuses to let me carry anything too heavy.
Is she pregnant? Jeez.
I guess. That would be funny. Who knocked her up?
Oh my god. It'd be a little horrifying.
If she was the Virgin Mary, that would be hilarious.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine that scenario, just showing up at the castle? I have a baby, and I did not do the do.
I'm your daughter again. You have a grandchild?
Please take it away from her, or me, before I corrupt it too.
Right? My mother is my only example of parenting.
Everything is terrible. I have experienced so many new things these past few months. Things I've always wanted to experience, but had never told anyone about. Somehow, Waltz knew all of them.
Really, Sassy? You want outside now?
Even when he told me that we were childhood friends and insisted that my memories of him had been erased, I hadn't believed him. But now, I am beginning to believe that he is telling the truth about this forgotten friendship. Waltz smiles at me from where he is assembling the front of his booth.
You used to dream about getting out of the place to see Angeli.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're here. And you're sour as fuck. I can't imagine how no one can imagine.
Anything. Just at all. No imagination.
There's nothing. Just blank mind. Everything is drab and gray, like the preppy side of any Tim Burton movie.
Yeah.
No one can imagine how happy I am that I can finally fulfill all of the promises I made to you.
I still have reservations about believing your story, but... Waltz, even if you did know me a long time ago, I am not the same. I mean, that's clear.
Right, that's not obvious at all.
I hand him the small curtains for the booth. My head dips so that I do not have to look him in the eyes. I am not the child you used to know.
I know that. But I also believe that the girl that I knew all those years ago, the one who was always so happy over the smallest things, needs severe therapy because she has undergone severe abuse over the years. That kind, sincere girl, she's still you. We just need therapy to bring her back out.
How can that be when I don't think I've ever truly known what happiness feels like?
Get thee to a mental health clinic.
Just talk to Rumple about it. He's a doctor.
Right?
After Waltz hangs the curtains, the booth is complete. I expect him to step out from the side as he always does, but he sets his palms down on the table instead and looks at me.
When I saw you again that day, I was so happy. I thought fate had brought you back to me.
Waltz's voice is very soft when he speaks.
I used the wrong tone of voice for that. But then you still didn't recognize me.
Waltz's voice trails off and I frown. There are still so many things he is not telling me. Eventually, Waltz picks up his box of puppets and smiles at me brightly.
Anyway, I've got a show to perform. Don't go anywhere.
I notice that his smile does not reach his eyes as I watch him walk away. I look out at the crowd that has gathered for the show. There are a lot of families here today. I watch as two families approach each other. The adults begin to converse with each other while the kids run up to the front of the crowd to catch a better glimpse of the show. Some of the children have shoes, but the parents are barefoot. All their clothes are dirty and torn. Their lives are clearly hard, but they are still smiling. I have never been in desperate need of clothes or food, except for that one day.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, honey, about what, 3-4 weeks ago, you were in that exact same situation.
I have never had to work for anything.
What?
I should have been happier than these people when I was a princess. But
that's
now...
That's a depression.
I am beginning to see that the material things that I had were never enough to buy me true happiness.
Congratulations on learning a Disney moral.
Yeah.
I know I should probably be, like, less sarcastic to this chick, but...
No, it's fine.
Nah. Hello, everyone.
I take a step off to the side as Waltz begins his show. Waltz weaves his stories as seamlessly as he always does, captivating his audience with every word, but I am not paying attention. My focus is locked on the two families standing near me. When I see these people, I cannot help but wonder, what kind of life have I been leading?
A shitty one.
Waltz's show was a success yet again. He is smiling from ear to ear as he counts the coins he has earned as a reward for his good performance. You look happier than usual.
I am. I've been saving money for a special toy, and now I can finally buy it.
He says that he does not like to be treated like a child, but he gets so excited whenever he mentions a new toy. I pause at the sound of laughter and look up to see a group of children talking excitedly to each other as they approach Waltz and I.
Ah, this might be an opportunity.
An opportunity?
Making these children happy might be a good deed.
What? Waltz ignores me as he jogs up to the children.
I suppose my issue is that they're very vague about what a good deed is. Because a good deed can be something... It can be something either really big, like donating an ass load to a charity, or, you know, something as small as holding the door for someone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it all depends on the situation.
I think it's a significant good deed. Like, something more than holding a door open for somebody, but, like, doing something out of the kindness of her heart.
Which is difficult because she doesn't have any. But...
Right.
Whoa!
A group of children swarm him, talking loudly as they each try to cling to him in some manner. We've been waiting forever for you to come back.
But I was here a couple days ago. But you didn't have time to play.
Can we play now? Please, please, please.
We've been good, just like you told us.
The boy looks around at the group of children, and they all nod their heads with eager agreement.
Well, if you've been as good as you say, how could I say no?
The children cheer.
I'm going to start counting now.
Come on!
He won't find us this time.
The children disperse around the area. I watch them go with disinterest.
That's your cue to hide, princess.
What? Why do I need to take part in this?
You don't want to play? We used to play hide and seek all the time.
I am fairly certain I have never played a game like this with anyone before.
Oh my god.
Is this another memory that was taken from me?
Big sister, play with us.
A little girl runs up to me and begins to pull me along with her. Hey. I look at Waltz, but he only smiles at me. Seems like I don't really have a choice. Nope.
You think that she'd fucking recognize chances when she sees it and, like, at least go along with it? Like, oh, maybe playing with the kids will count as a good deed. Maybe I'll just play with the kids, even if I don't want to.
No. She's dumb as a brick.
She is dumber than a brick.
Waltz turns to face the wall. He covers his eyes and begins to count.
He's denser than lead.
Before I can react, the little girl has let go of me and is running off. What is going on?
Denser and dumber than a lead brick. Good lord.
I turn and see a boy hiding behind a barrel.
You have to hide before he finishes counting.
They didn't even explain the rules of this game. How was I supposed to know what to do? I look around me to find places that I might hide. Maybe behind the tree? Behind the fountain would also work. Or those wooden crates. Which one of these places should I hide in?
Where's my D6? Where's my D6? Come here, D6. That's, 1, 2, 4, 5. That's behind the wooden crates.
Oh, awesome.
I take it that leads to a good path?
It just means that you don't get caught,
Nice.
I think. I don't remember.
You think, maybe. Ready or not, here I come.
I cannot believe I am sitting on the dirt to avoid being seen. My dress is getting soiled because of a child's game.
Oh my god. Found you?
My heart begins to race as I turn to look at him, but I realize that Waltz has found one of the children. Oh, it wasn't me. Wait, why am I worried about being found?
Got you.
Every so often I hear Waltz proclaim that he's found someone, but he still hasn't found me. Do I get something if I win this game?
The pride of knowing that you won. You still haven't found Big Sister yet. You're right. Where could she be hiding?
This is quickly becoming boring.
Found you?
I jump when I hear Waltz's voice behind me. He looks down at me in triumph.
You won, princess.
Yay!
Yay!
I won?
We won! We won! Looks like you're an expert at this game.
I am not. You just did not look hard enough.
God, take the compliment. It's not even like, oh, that
It's like
doesn't
pulling
change.
teeth.
Yeah, it's like, you're an expert at this game. Well, you just suck at it, so you didn't find me. Like, just can't you just
Take it.
take it? Just be like, thanks. Next time, maybe, try harder. Like, next time, maybe you'll be lucky enough to find me. Like, I don't. Even if she didn't want to accept the compliment, she could have just been like, I guess you just weren't lucky enough to find me today. Like, it didn't have to be, well, no, you just suck. Jesus. That doesn't change the fact that you still won the game. You should be happy. Even though you're fucking allergic to it. Great job, princess. Don't break out in hives.
Waltz pats me on the back and smiles once again before he turns his attention back to the children. He is right. His praise makes me feel strangely happy. Why?
It's because you never got any as a kid from your mother.
Yep.
Right, everyone? That's it.
The children begin to whine, clearly disappointed.
Huh. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the bottom of a nail polish tin.
Really? Really? Comp? Really?
I am sorry!
You're so easily distracted.
It's called Not So Mellow Yellow.
Oh my god.
we only played one round. Don't judge me. Now, don't be like that. I promise to play another game with everyone soon, eventually, maybe. Possibly. Now run along. I'm sure your parents are looking for all of you.
All of the children. One of the children, a little girl, tugs on my sleeve.
Sister. Are you gonna be less of a bitch next time, sister?
Please be less of a bitch next time, sister.
Thank you for playing with us, big sister. Please come again. She's not a fucking customer, kid.
She smiles up at me before skipping away to join the rest of the children.
I just hate that part of the script at work.
What, please come again?
No, please come again. The thing is, please come again is fine, but it's like, they want us to thank when we're working a lane, when we check a customer out. It's like, you need to thank the customer for your business, and for some reason that's always felt weird to me. Like, I'm not saying thanks for shopping here, it's like, thanks for filling my paycheck.
Yeah.
Like, it feels weird for me to say that, but it's like, you should say it because it's part of the script, and I'm like, I know, but it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like I'm actually thanking them, it just feels like thanks, you're the reason I'm getting paid, come back.
Come back so I can get paid.
So come back so I can continue to get paid. Like, I don't want to say it.
All the children head off together back towards the residential area of the town.
They like you.
How do you know that? They're children.
They're children, they really don't know how to act otherwise. Didn't you see how happy they were when you joined in?
Children are so easy to please.
Oh, Lord. That's why I envy them. Adults aren't like children. They worry too much and don't appreciate the small joys in life. I know, because I've been a child for, 10 years now? As we grow up, we forget how to be happy.
Forget how to be happy? Waltz may be right about that. When I was younger, my dolls brought me so much joy, but now...
I mean, that seems more like depression than adulthood, but, that's just me.
Your mileage may vary.
Yeah. One size does not fit all. Anyway, since you won, you deserve a treat.
A treat?
You'll like it, I promise. Does she get any indication? Okay, she does. Yeah, the shoes. My brain sidetracked for a moment.
Yes.
Like, does she actually get an indication of when she does a good deed?
Yeah, there's a flash of light and a piece of her the shoe shows up on her necklace.
Nice.
I sit on a wooden bench waiting for Waltz to return.
Almost read that line.
He said it would be easier for him to go alone because he wanted to surprise me. I did not protest. I have been on my feet all day. I never thought I would be running around playing with children. I wonder what this treat is going to be.
Candy.
Every time we come to the plaza... You want ice cream?
I want ice cream.
I want ice cream. I don't think we have ice cream, though.
The thing is I want, soft serve ice cream, but I'm pretty sure our ice cream places are not open at 4 a.m.
Yeah, really. It is always packed with people. Most of the popular shops are clustered in this area. I observe the town quietly before my eyes land on the statue of the king. He looks noble, riding his rearing stallion. The sight makes my heart twist uncomfortably. That's a heart attack.
Yeah, that's a heart attack, honey. And don't horses have meanings on what they're doing in statues?
Yes.
One sec, I want to see horse statue meaning rearing. Watch, it's going to be like he dies on the battlefield or something like that. Move faster, laptop! Hoof position symbolism. Fancy Wikipedia.
Oh, Zach.
Let's see. There you go. An urban legend states that if the horse is rearing, both front legs in the air, the rider died in battle.
So he's gonna die in battle, or is dead in battle.
He's going to die or has died in battle.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. The king's gonna die. Or he is dead. Ooh.
Spoopy ghost.
Too spoopy! Too spoopy!
I am pulled out of my thoughts when a child trips and falls in front of me. He begins to cry.
Comfort the child.
Should I do something?
Comfort the child?
But before I can react, a man and a woman are there pulling the child up. The man takes the child in his arm and the woman rubs his back.
There, my love.
Mama and Papa are here now. I watch as they slowly walk away, and the mother still crooning to her child. Mother would always get angry at me if I was about to cry.
Abuse.
I wonder what it's like to be comforted like that.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Are you okay?
I keep the family in sight for as long as I can before turning to Waltz.
I have
I am
family
fine.
issues.
Yes.
Here.
What is this?
A candied apple. A long time ago I promised that I would bring you one, but I wasn't able to keep that promise. I'm sorry, I'm stretching. That's why I'm fulfilling it now.
I do not recall such a promise. I twirl the candy, inspecting its glazed and shiny appearance. I didn't know you can make an apple look like this.
Ain't it just that you dump an apple in glaze?
Yeah.
Like, I promise there are no poison apples here. These ones are just sweet.
I sniff at the candy. Sweet.
Sniff, sniff.
I take a small bite.
Well,
I become so immersed in my taste test that I do not even hear Waltz. The candy apple tastes like nothing I have ever tried before. This is good. I take another bigger bite.
is that a smile I see, princess?
What? I wasn't smiling at all, was I?
When I get some extra money from my shows, I'll make sure to treat you again. I have lots of favorites to show you.
There are more desserts like this?
Of course, I'll make sure you try all of them.
Walt stands, then moves over to a trash bin so he can dispose of his finished apple.
It's getting late, I say as I yawn. Let's go back to the Martian Manhunter.
So next time... Oh, what?
What?
That's weird. 'Cause that's weird. Anyway.
I'm confused!
Actually, I think the picture that really bothered me was one of those. Which is why I couldn't find it in the things. It's just a splash screen.
Okay.
Anyway, next time we will read more of this and hopefully get a good deed. Probably not in the next episode, but who knows.
Probably not, depending on what the dice do.
Yeah. So, well, no, you get a good, like, it only changes the text, like, immediately following it for maybe 5 or so clicks. And then it also changes the ending. So the scenario doesn't really change at all.
Okay.
So, thank you for watching. Comp, do you have anything left to say? So, I love you. Bye.
Bye!